Okay guys, welcome to the next video. So in this video, we're going to talk about what to do when you are on sort of an equal term BVR wise with your target. Once again, we're in the Mirage. We have a standard loadout, Magics and 530s. We're again against the SU-27 with his standard loadout of 27 ER, semi-active radar homing, and R-73 heaters. So in this situation, instead of me having no idea where he is, being in the blind, we have both been able to acquire each other. This is a little bit of a different situation. What I'm going to attempt to demonstrate in this video is something called beaming. That is where I lock him up. I keep him locked for my single target track missile launch because, as you guys know, semi-active radar missiles have to maintain that lock to home, and that's all the Mirage has at its disposal is the 530D. So I'm going to lock him up, and beaming is the term for keeping him within the gimbal limits of my radar and maintaining the lock while still taking some form of evasive maneuver, kind of a shortened or abbreviated 3 to 9. So in this case, I have locked him up, and you can see if I look at it from above, I'm doing some S-turns, some back and forth swerves, to basically, similar to the last video, waste his missile's energy, but also while maintaining my radar lock so I could fire a missile at him. So as you see, as we get closer here, he's already fired at R-27ER and it's incoming. It's right there. But you can see that my maneuvers, while not as drastic as the 3 to 9s in the first video, are still wasting his R-27ER's energy. Now the pass here is much closer, too close for comfort, but the effect still is the same. The missile missed me by a fairly safe margin, and I've still maintained my lock up to this point. I now fire a Super 530. He fires another 27, but watch what happens. The flanker is now evasive. He knows he's been fired on, so he has been forced defensive. And that meant that his R-27 no longer had a proper semi-active radar assistance from its plane. So one of my 530s missed. The other one did not track, unfortunately, due to his countermeasures. But now we've once again, there's an R-73 I evaded. We've once again reached the merge. So a lot of times the situation you'll find yourself is just trying to fight to the merge. You saw me fire off a 550 Magic at him. Of course, it missed. We're again in a turning fight. We're not covering merge stuff yet, but I'll let this play out just as a learning experience anyway. You can see he's now in a vertical maneuver. The Su-27 certainly has an advantage in the vertical against the Mirage. But as we turn back around here, I'm able to use some of my low-speed handling ability to line him up. And looks like shortly after here, I do get a Magic 2 lock, fire that missile, and it does dispatch him. So beaming is a pretty important technique for any pilot flying a Fox 1 capable or Fox 1 only aircraft like the Mirage. Just to re-emphasize what it looks like. It's really going to take some practice for you guys to get a feel for how far you can turn the nose of the plane from the hot contact without losing that radar lock. But and you will lose the lock sometimes. I think I lost it once or twice here. But in this case, it keeps you on equal footing to where you can try to fire missiles on the bandit. Even if not going to hit, they may force him defensive. The next video we're going to cover is going to be a totally offensive BVR where we have the advantage over the contact.